Okay, yeah, I guess. But, like, I don't know, Mario, this one seems a lot more exciting, you know? It's like Mario's on a globe-trotting adventure. Control enemies with a toss of your hat. And that's literally all it says, actually.
Yeah, so...
But it does have,
your
like...
expectations are too high.
It does have 5 pictures, okay?
Can you explain
This one
what
only
you
has,
did?
like,
Not
2. And the other one just, like...
It doesn't have any pictures of gameplay, that's true.
Yeah, it just has 2 pictures of gameplay, and the other one's just, like, this lineup of, like...
Hi guys, welcome to the Switch Games Review
anime guys.
podcast.
Welcome to a quiet, sleepy time episode of House of Snots.
Yeah, our grandma's sleeping. We're by the way, we're all cousins.
We're sitting on top
Our
of
grandmas
right now.
Our grandma's under the bed.
Do you want to explain what you did?
You can explain what I did. I'm tired.
As a gift, Be Natural bought me Mario Odyssey, but she printed out in full color the cover of Balan Wonderworld as a joke, and also put plastic wrap over it. So it was like shrink wrap, and I thought it was real for like 5 seconds.
This was longer than 5 seconds. It was like 20 seconds.
Long enough for him to get off the
Well, I didn't realize
realize
until I was like, wait, this is like printer quality. This is like a bootleg, and I like peeled it back.
Well, he started opening he had to open the plastic wrap first, and then he had to feel it. Because he was like talking about it. He was like, I guess I'm going to play it. And he was opening it up.
I was like, why did you buy this?
And then he like, he like touched it with his finger. It was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I touched it and I was like, wait, this just feels like paper. This isn't real. You have a good printer, though.
I know. I'm surprised.
Its colors are really accurate.
It's also lucky to get that, though, because printers suck, you know? So, like, my parents must have just refilled the ink or something.
You're getting a bit loud.
I'm sorry.
House of Shh.
Have you guys seen...
Can this one be called House of Shh?
Yeah.
Like S with like how many H's?
Anime boy underneath.
Yeah,
like
I've
3
seen
H's,
that.
you
It's
think?
the worst thing ever.
It's really great.
Yeah, 3 H's is good.
It really fits. I've been playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and like that game, it's like it's got this like the dialogue is so Japanese. Like there will be dialogue like somebody will be like you know like there's a part where your character sees a grate on the ground and their character says
Ooh, wow, so kawaii.
Your character says, it looks like that's a grate on the ground. It must be so that you can walk over it and not fall in to the hole. But still, I wonder, would it tickle my feet if I walked over it? Or ... And that's it. That's the
this
end
game
of the...
sounds like torture.
It's like...
I would hate this so much.
Japanese
Oh no, what if I blow it up and lift my skirt?
Well, but you are a Pokemon in that game, right?
Well, yeah, the plot is like you're a human who turns into a Pokemon.
Yeah, I can't believe the plot is you a human that became a Pokemon. I didn't know about that.
Bill moment.
What? Oh, Bill moment from Pokemon.
What?
Bill is the guy in Pokemon Red who turned himself into a Pokemon by accident.
I turned myself into a Pokemon.
A true blue Pokemon
maniac.
Anyway,
Pokemaniac. It's Explorers of Sky.
So what Pokemon did you turn into?
Charmander.
Oh, that's
it gave me a shitty...
So it just chooses which one based on your quiz? You can't even pick it yourself?
But you can pick your partner.
Okay.
So they give you a list of, like, they give you the one that from your personality. There's probably some way to, like, press a button to pick the one.
Is your partner a normal Pokemon or is it actually another human?
No, it's a regular Pokemon, but they all talk. You know, they're all, like, they have their own society, I guess. And what's interesting is that all of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games are rated bad by IGN, which I didn't even think was possible.
But you say everybody likes those games.
I know. I went into these games thinking this was like... I went into this game thinking that everybody loves this game.
I think IGN standards have gotten lower as time went on.
I hear, like, constant good things about it. Like,
well, that's Mario Sunshine, too.
Yeah, it's like from Pokemon fans, so who knows. Anyway.
And it's like 10 years old, so they played it with their kids.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean...
I made it crap.
Whatever, I'm willing to play it. I'm having fun with it so far. I've only been playing it for like an hour. But it's like... it gave me this shit personality quiz where it was like...
Don't swear.
I'm sorry. It gave me this personality quiz. Wait, did you send the screenshot of my team name to the Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, that was your team name.
Yeah, I'm surprised they let me do that.
Yeah,
I tried to name my team the Shit Squad, but there wasn't enough letters for that.
That's a Delta room reference.
Yeah. So it just let me name it the Shit space with 2 spaces afterwards.
No,
all lowercase.
It works because it's like, oh, we're such a great team, you know.
I know it said like you put the word team before.
Yeah, they said, okay, it's settled then. You guys are team the Shit. It gave me this personality quiz beforehand that was like, if you see cake in the fridge, do you eat it or not? And I'm like, this is bullshit. And then it asked for my name, for my gender afterwards, and I'm like, oh no. But then it's like, okay, touch your finger to the pad, to the game, touch your finger to the touch screen, like in the center here. And then it's like, it went on for like a minute. It just had you hold your finger to the thing for a minute because it kept going.
See, it was reading your DNA because it didn't trust your gender, so it was trying to figure out your chromosomes.
Actually, it was measuring my wrist. It was measuring my wrist circumference.
And seeing if your butthole hairs were curly in it.
Sending vibrations up my bones to measure my wrist circumference and like the number of ribs I have.
And how feminine your butt hair is.
If I had butt hair, and if I did, if it was curly.
What's it from?
From some turf was like how to identify if the woman you're sleeping with is actually a man. It's like you get to the point where you're gonna sleep with her and you're like trying to figure out if she's a man using the butt hair shape. Anyway, so,
wait, why was it telling you to touch your finger to the...
Because it was like, okay, the test is over. Okay, the test is complete. Now touch your finger to the thing to get, to read your aura.
This is a gimmick so kids think that it's...
Yeah, it was kind of
cool.
fun.
It's like Garfield guessing your card.
But it went on for way too long, so I thought the DS was broken or something because it kept going like, touch your finger to the screen. Okay, and then the screen would brighten, and then it would darken again and be like, touch your finger to the screen.
Oh, no.
Okay. And then it did it like 5 times, and I was like...
You had your finger on the whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
And I thought something was wrong, but then it gave me the purple ribbon, and I was like, okay, this game knows what's up. It gave me the purple one. It really knows me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and for anyone who doesn't know, this is the top screen, which is not a touch screen. This is literally just like a screen.
Oh, yeah, it's so funny.
like touching it wouldn't actually do anything.
No, it was the bottom screen.
Oh, what it was?
Yeah, it didn't start until I touched it.
Oh, you said it was the top screen.
I didn't say that.
You pointed at the top screen.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
It was the bottom screen, though, not that I'm
Oh, okay, so you could have been doing something wrong then.
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay.
Anyway, it gave me brave as a
personality.
personality.
I mentioned that, so I know.
So I'm like, okay, that sounds like me, and it did describe me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm brave, sure. I'm all for this. I'm all for this personality quiz now, and it gave me Charmander, which is fine. I would have liked.
I would have liked one that wasn't a starter. That's lame.
Well, the only one there are certain Pokemon that you can only get as a boy, and some that you can only get as a girl. All the starters are for either boy or girls, but aside from that. The only ones I could have gotten as a girl would be Skitty or Eevee or Vulpix.
That's it? Those are the only 3?
Those are good Pokemon.
Aside from all the starters.
I want to be those ones.
Well, too bad. You're a boy. You can only be Phanpy or Riolu.
Oh, can they be like my partner?
Or Shinx. Yeah, they can.
Okay.
And,
Wait, so can you choose any
Can you
Pokemon as a partner?
Can you have a partner that's not the same gender as you?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. How does the product bring you turning into Pokemon?
It doesn't.
Like, do you take the quiz and then
You
it's
literally...
like, oh, this is the Pokemon you turn into now?
Well, yeah, it says this is the aura of a Charmander or something. But it's
and
a different...
but
depending on your personality quiz, it's like a different... Like, I got, a boy and or a girl can be Charmander, but because I'm a brave and a girl, I got Charmander. But if I were brave and a boy, I would have gotten Pikachu. So, like, I dodged a bullet there. And, what were you saying? No, okay, so the game starts, and it's literally just, like, your character on a beach, and then it's like, oh, here you are, and then your character's like, why am I a Pokemon? I don't know. And then they move on, and that's it.
And then you
also, there's a part of the game that implies that, like, you still have human feet.
Oh, no.
Like, because they're after the grate part, where they explain in full detail what a grate is, and how grates work, and how it's possible for somebody to be standing underneath a grate. You stand on the grate, and then, okay, so their system... This Pokemon Society's system of identifying people is they step on the grate, and then a Diglett underneath identifies you by the shape of your feet.
What?
It says this is an Eevee because I can see the shape of their feet from underneath. So this is already very sus.
Why is this necessary?
It sounds like freaking like...
Who's not going to be able to tell that you're an Eevee from like looking at you straight on? Like why
this sounds like a... This sounds like something that like some Hollywood executive would set up. It was like
This is
for
like
all of the young
Tarantino
actresses,
movie.
like Dan
Yeah.
Schneider. You have to stand on
You
this
have to
grate, and
stand on
I'm
this grate.
underneath you.
Listen, you can be
You have to
wearing
wear
a
a
mask,
skirt,
but
too.
nobody except me
Yeah.
knows what your feet look like. They can't fake that.
So anyway, you step on the grate, and then like the Diglett's like, I've never seen feet like these before. It's like, I don't know what this Pokemon is. It's
Oh,
kind of like a
no.
Charmander, I guess. It's like,
That's
so
horrible.
are you supposed to still have human feet? It's not really explained. I guess you just have weird feet. I don't know. So that's the game so far. There's remarkably little gameplay, which is like, I guess it's an RPG. It's not
I
like,
assume it's just a normal RPG. So do you get more Pokemon in your team then?
you just get, as far as I know, you just get yourself and then your one partner who is just, after you take that whole personality quiz and it just shows a screen with a list of Pokemon, it's like, okay, here's which one's your partner.
That is so funny.
I like that you get to pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a nice system. And also, I don't really mind the system of it being based on gender that much. Like, I think it's just an excuse to, like, have more types of Pokemon than they have, like, personality types.
How many questions
I would have done
there?
it differently, but there were, like, 5. Like, it was, like, do you eat cake if it's in the fridge? And, like, one of them was, like, do your friends worry about you sometimes? I don't know. It was, like, weird. It was, like, just random stuff like that. But... yeah, I picked an Eevee for my partner, obviously, because that's the best Pokemon they had available. Eevee's one of my favorites, and I
I
named
don't
her.
think I know that about you. Because it looks like a dog?
No, I just like that it doesn't look like a specific animal, but it looks like a fuzzy thing, and it's cute.
It's a generic furry.
It's
creature.
cute and it's cool looking, and I like that it can turn into all sorts of things.
I
Although
like
I,
Eevee and
it's neat.
Pikachu.
I don't think Pokemon evolve in this game, which is kind of stupid, but whatever.
And Fabio
They
had
don't
like
evolve in this
72
game?
hours.
They
on this
level
game.
up, but they don't evolve. I don't
What?
know.
That's lame.
Like maybe background characters.
What
evolve.
exactly about this game is supposed to be appealing?
Yeah, I only play
I really
games.
don't get it.
I only play games where things evolve. Sorry, I
I
don't play Earthbound because Ness doesn't like turn into an adult all of a sudden or. I heard it had a good story. I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of I've had some laughs from it. Mostly, almost all of them have been unintentional,
Unintentional.
which I don't mind. It's,
Do you think the feed thing was supposed to be funny?
But people like the music, right?
No.
Like you said they're always
Oh,
using,
yeah.
Pokemon YouTubers are always using the music.
I think it's
in
from
their-
this game, but I guess I'm not really certain. But yeah, there's
Yes.
like this one piano song that's in a lot of. It's in every time a YouTube video that's about Pokemon has to be sad. They play this piano song. It's like dun 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 dun, and it's like from some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, I think, or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong
Wait,
piano
is there
song.
more than one?
There's multiple piano songs that YouTubers play
No,
when
no,
something.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Is this the original one?
No, there's like 6 of them at least.
6?
Well, there's like the original ones that are like old. They're like Pokemon Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, which
That's
is
not
like
Mystery Dungeon, that's Rescue Team.
they're considered Mystery Dungeon games.
Because he plays a Pokemon.
They're in the Mystery Dungeon series.
When did this title Mystery Dungeon come
I'm pretty
about?
sure the original games are called Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team and
Oh,
Pokemon
okay.
Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team.
So what's this
Okay.
one called?
This one's called Explorers of Sky, which obviously is a remake of Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness, which are 2 separate games but the same game in Pokemon style. But
Right.
and this is the remake of those. And
I did not know those. I thought Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was like one game for the DS. I've never
No.
heard of it.
there's that. I had to erase your friend. Your friend was like a Totodile with a Riolu partner, so like, you know, very basic.
Stinking Pokemon games never have more than one save file.
No,
72 hours.
72 hours.
Like I would.
Very, very basic 10-year-old boy Pokemon choice,
Yeah,
I gotta say.
that account's probably like, that file's probably like 10 years old, I would guess.
Dude, that's so sad, actually.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have looked at his team name, but I didn't know that team names were a thing when I was looking through it. So
Hmm.
the only thing I knew that was customizable was the 2 Pokemon in your party. So
What were those names?
he named himself Jay, and his Riolu was named Riolu. Very creative.
I know that if it's the kid I'm thinking of, I know him as Fabio.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is my cousin's friend.
Oh, and and I looked up the chart, and being a boy, assuming he said he was a boy, then he would have, the personality test would have said he was jolly, whereas I'm brave.
He seemed like a jolly guy.
Yeah, sure. I think jolly for Totodile fits.
He was my cousin's friend, and I was at his house once, and he was like, "Oh, dude, go to my website." You know, this was like and more
Is this
than
the one where is this the guy who had like the Family Guy burger game?
What? No, that's my friend.
I thought your friend had the Family Guy burger game.
Yeah, no, that is my friend. This is not my friend. Fabio's not my friend. This is my cousin's friend.
Oh, okay.
He's
I'm
like
sorry.
3 years older than me. Yeah.
Okay.
But like 14 years ago, he was like, oh yeah, I only met him like once. He was like, oh, go to my website. I'm not gonna say what it was though. And he had like YouTube. He just had like you know, back when people had websites, he just had like YouTube videos, and like he had like a Flash Cup like Donkey Kong arcade game you could play.
Damn.
And it had like YouTube video like Ryan Higa videos and stuff. How to be ninja. Anyway, stuff that was popular back then.
You have a point to the story, or is it just reminiscing?
Yeah, what snack are we eating?
Ginger. Wait, what are snickerdoodle? Which I don't know what's. Okay, the reason we're eating this is because this is just a snickerdoodle cookie from a bakery. So this is just like a generic snickerdoodle cookie. It is vegan. It's from a bakery. It's just a generic snickerdoodle cookie. I mean, it's vegan, so I guess it's not so generic. But the reason we're eating this is because I ate the snickerdoodle flavor Pop-Tart. And I was saying, I don't remember what snickerdoodles are supposed to taste like. I feel like I've had snickerdoodles, and every time I have them, I just immediately forget what they're like, because they're just very generic to me and not very good. But I mean, they're fine. They're you know, they're something. They're perfectly okay to eat and all that. So this is an actual snickerdoodle cookie. After eating the snickerdoodle Pop-Tart, I also forgot what that tasted like immediately, and I still don't remember what that tasted like.
Now, in that episode, I said, I think snickerdoodles suck. This Pop-Tart's pretty good, though.
So here we have a very small snickerdoodles cookie.
Can we get a plate or something?
Oh my gosh.
Is it not going to be like crummy or no? Oh, that's big. Wow, that doesn't look crummy at all.
Really very, very small.
Snickerdoodles are usually very small. This is like, hang on,
measure
how big that is.
Bakery.
Hang on, let me get my ruler out. How big is this? Why are you making it? I want to measure it.
I'm sorry.
It's like flat. It's like an actual cookie. And it...
Maybe it's not so
Guys,
generic.
what were you expecting?
Like, snickerdoodles are like usually like
I kept
quarter
saying it was
size. They're like the
small.
size of a quarter.
What? Okay,
Since
that's
when?
ridiculous.
This is 10 centimeters long.
Diameter.
10 centimeters in my diameter.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google image search a snickerdoodle, like snickerdoodles on a plate. Maybe I'm wrong,
Because
but...
if you Google search one, it's going to actually show a normal
That's
size.
No, if you Google search one, you're not
That's
going to have
about-
a scale for size.
That's over 75 square centimeters in area. Think about that.
No,
Alright.
but- okay, so it's like 10 centimeters long. Because snickerdoodles, maybe I've just not had like an actual one, but...
Yeah, I think he does not have an actual one. This... Okay, it's very moist.
I imagine them like taller, like this. Like more,
It is a day
more
old.
Tall, like that.
Oh.
This is like very flat. This is like a cookie flat. Like
Okay.
it's a flat cookie.
Now I can tell that this was made, well, you know, like, you know,
Honestly, just
made with love and all that, but it's again, it's just the concept of the cookie. It just makes it very forgettable,
It does, yeah.
considering, you know, I can tell the ingredients are high quality.
Yeah, I
and
never
all
like
that.
the name Snickerdoodle anyway. It's too silly.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's
It's
very
just
annoying.
trying to make it sound more quirky than
Well, see, my opinion is that the name is way better than the actual cookie. Like with the name Snickerdoodle, you better have like a crazy cookie, you know.
But I
This
can't
is
even picture what
This
that
is like the least crazy cookie possible.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodle doesn't conjure to mind any kind of cookie, though, to me. Like any kind of flavor or anything. Like, it's not a good name for a food.
I like this because it tastes like cookie dough because it comes from a bakery, but I've never been a big fan of cinnamon.
No, let me just say, this is by far the best Snickerdoodle I've had, because I feel like other ones I've had way drier. This is very nice, like moist cookie.
I mean, my favorite part of this is when it's in my mouth and I can, like, taste the doughy cookie flavor. But it's like, I could just be eating a sugar cookie.
You could.
And
It's
getting
just
the same.
literally
It's like,
just a sugar
it's just a
cookie.
sugar cookie with, like, a very small coating of cinnamon on it, which is, like,
it's really stupid.
it could benefit more from just, like, that tacky frosting they have at the grocery store.
Maybe I'm
honestly.
remembering
it was-
Snickerdoodles wrong, but I feel like mine had way more of like a unique flavor. Than
Okay.
I had.
And this is not to insult anybody who makes snickerdoodles.
No,
I
this
just
is way
think
better
think that it's doomed from the concept.
Yeah.
I agree.
This tastes more like the Pop-Tart than what I remember Snickerdoodles being like.
Have you guys ever had amaretto cookies? Hold on, let me get some water.
I'm gonna do Fun Dip too.
Oh yeah.
I need to get shot glasses out.
How do you do fun dip with shot? Oh, you put a little bit of powder in
Oh
each
yeah, I
one?
forgot you weren't here.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
we
it?
had 9 shot glasses and we poured some powder in each of them.
You have 9 shot glasses?
Because you can't share Fun Dip because you have to lick the stick and dip
right.
it in.
Yeah.
No, we have 6 shot glasses actually, because we had like 3 of them inches in the actual packaging.
Dang.
Well, I guess that's the end of this episode.
Okay. We're not doing the fun dip as part of the episode.
No, it has to be a separate episode.
90% talking about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and 10% actually eating the thing. And
Yeah, 16 minutes.
making really boring comments about it.
We didn't mention the snack until 16 minutes in, and it's 20 minutes in now.
We're a beautiful podcast.
Yeah. No, it's too bad. No one even listens. Like, every video has 0 views.
0?
Some of them have like 2 because I watched it once.
That's beautiful. I love it. You should not watch them. Keep them at 0. Maybe they'll show up on PetitTube.
Well, anytime I click on them, just like open up the description, it counts as a view. Should I get it in the description? Petit what?
PetitTube.
What's that?
It's a website that plays videos that have never been watched on YouTube.
That's cool. I'm gonna find glasses.
Yep.
We only have 2 flavors this time, right? So only...
But normally when you go there, it's not very interesting stuff. So
There was another example from that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game where, like, somebody said some information. It wasn't even, like, important information. It was just, like, some storytelling stuff.
mm-hmm.
And then, like, your character literally just said, like, the exact same thing back at them. Like, anime style.
I hate that so much.
Like, I'm trying to remember. It wasn't, like, you know, oh, so if I want to jump, I press A. It wasn't, like, actual, like, important information or anything.
Yeah.
It was just, like, background information that probably wasn't even going to kind of come up in the story again.
Honestly, I haven't really been hating the dialogue in Red that much. Like, it doesn't.
No,
feel
it's
too
very
egregious.
minimal and nice.
Yeah, I love minimal.
Also, it's
dialogue
cute.
in RPGs.
It's, like,
straight to the point.
Cute and charming.
Yeah.
And random sometimes.
Well,
like,
I mean, it could be better.
when you run into somebody and
It's
they're
no
just,
Undertale dialogue.
Like, well, no, but, like, Undertale dialogue isn't minimal.
I don't know which one Gamma will want. Like, before I get around to playing.
But no, like, Pokemon Red dialogue is like you run into somebody and they're like, hey, you, Pokemon, go! And you battle, and then you run into the next guy and they're like, I like the water!
And then they say, like, really weird and cryptic things. So yeah, I love when they start out battles by saying something that totally is not what you would start when you would say when trying to instigate a fight with another human being.
It's like,
I love water.
you know, it's just like they run into the sailor. Like,
have you seen my boyfriend?
yeah, I think that is exactly what something says.
Yeah. Why'd you get bowls?
Oh, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast yet. Did I? Damn it. Have I mentioned Neckos on the podcast?
Well, have you ever seen Princess Daisy?
So Necco Wafers, Necco, they suck. They're stupid.
Mm-hmm. Wait, aren't they going out of business?
No, they're like 80 million years old. They're not going to go out of business.
I thought I was hearing about them going out of business.
Me too.
I think
I
I
thought
said-
that was why you brought them up.
No, I think I said I wish they'd go out of business.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like
And then you wrote an elaborate fan fiction where they and roleplay where they went out of business. And you were like, man, Necco's
posted
are
it in the chat.
Yeah.
Successfully convincing us that.
Yeah.
Let me rant about Necco Wafers. They suck because they're in this annoying tube that you can't like reseal really. And like,
That's true. They're in like a wax paper too.
yeah, to try to open it, they'll like spill all over. So like, you have to eat them like in order unless you like have like a bowl.
Yeah, I think
to
you
put
should
them
be a
all
little
in.
quieter.
I'm sorry, it's the house of shh. So if like, and the flavors are in a random order, so it's a magic. So like, there's like brown, which is chocolate, which is fine,
Okay,
but it's not as good as real
personally,
chocolate.
I don't really care because if I buy this, I'm gonna like them all the flavors anyway. So
Wait,
it doesn't
Necco
matter to
Wafers-
me
Why would you
if
like
I
all the
buy
flavors
it.
though?
Those aren't those things we bought last year for House of Snooks, are they?
No.
I tend to just eat candy that maybe I don't like as much as other candy anyway. Like when they have the fruit Mentos, I don't like the orange as much as the other flavors, but I eat them anyway just because I don't care.
But this has clove flavor and it tastes like flowers and wintergreen
What? That sounds amazing.
and
I wanna eat
cinnamon.
the
And
clove
those suck.
flavor.
Go eat them. I don't want them.
You have them?
Yes.
I want to try that.
I ate like one of each and I was like, this sucks. Like the
Hey,
chocolate
you're
one's-
getting loud again.
The
You're
lime,
getting
sorry.
loud again.
The lime one's pretty good. The lime one's the best. The chocolate one's okay.
Oh, but lime does sound good.
And the licorice one's okay, but I'd rather just be eating chocolate or licorice. And also, the whole one serving is the whole bag, and it's like 100 grams of sugar. It's like, how is that one serving? Who would eat this whole thing? It's like they're not even like healthy compared to like chocolate.
No, they're just solid sugar, aren't they?
I think so. I don't know
With
what
a
they
little bit
made.
of flavor.
I hope I would like them because I like candy cigarettes. We should start the next episode. Actually, maybe we should eat these first. I also ate what was that thing?
We
I
should
ate?
eat what first?
Hang on. Oh, Payday. Oh, they're in the Pop-Tart container.
I'm sorry, what are we eating?
The Neccos.
Oh, okay. They're not vegan,
You're
are
gonna
they?
try them? Well, what
They're
would they have in there?
They're not
that's
vegan. They have
vegan?
gelatin.
Okay, good. I didn't want to eat
I
them.
bought
What do
them.
they have gelatin for?
I bought them for House of Snacks, but I found they're not
Oh,
vegan.
you ate none of these.
Yeah, because they suck.
Okay, good. I didn't want to eat
the
them.
lavender colored ones are the clove.
Yes, the purple ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Purple ones.
I also had a munch bar, a munch peanut bar, which is great. I think I did mention this on the podcast before, though.
You're right. These are all wanting to fall out.
Yeah, I spilled some of them on the bed. So munch peanut bar is great. It's like Payday, but it's good. It's like peanut brittle. It's a peanut brittle candy, basically. And we need a green one. Green one's good. Green's good. Green's the best one.
Okay, this clove flavor reminds me of. Have you ever eaten candy ribbon? I think that's what it's called. Look up ribbon candy, maybe. But look it up. I want to see a picture of it.
No, green one's good, honestly.
Yeah, those. Have you ever had those?
No.
Yeah, so like around Christmas time they put them in like these cans, like
This
a
is
coffee can.
very interesting. I like the shape
And
a lot.
my dad bought them a couple times because he used to have them when he was a kid.
I've never seen this in my life. I'm surprised, honestly.
That's what this reminds me of. This clove flavor. It's not great, but I would eat it. I'm gonna try a lime one.
I think I just have like a bias against like multiple flavor things because I'm a person. I like eating like a whole package of something because I'm fat and stupid. Well, like if I have something, I want to eat the whole package. But you have to like eat them in an order. I feel like I have to like ration out the good ones. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like playing a mental game with me that I don't like.
Yeah.
I would buy a whole package of lime ones, I think. Also, I just like candy cigarettes better because candy cigarettes are just a good version of these. I mean, a plain version, I should say. They're also less sugar.
Yeah, the lime is pretty good. What's the white?
White is cinnamon. I have not had one.
That's really weird.
I've been dreading
I'm gonna
it.
see if they're spicy.
I don't like spicy cinnamon things, so I didn't eat that.
I
like the licorice one because I like licorice a lot. It's black licorice.
No, all the tastes are really muted in these.
Well, I was hoping for like more plain because I like candy cigarettes. Dude, I can't find candy cigarettes. I want up another box of
That's
them.
crazy. I would want it to be more plain. This is literally just sugar.
We should eat the Fun Dip now. Just because that's going to be similar. That's going to lead into the next episode. Because that has a steak that's similar to these.
What's the next episode?
Fun Dip. Which includes a stick. You've had Fun Dip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're doing a separate episode for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just tacked on.
Why did the Neccos have to be the same episode, but the Fun Dip is...
Well, because it's not an actual thing. Because Being Natural isn't eating it.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want another 16-minute segment at the beginning of an episode.
Okay, can I eat the licorice one first, though?
Yeah, you can eat whatever you want. I like that the actual snack review is sandwiched between 16 minutes of nonsense and then about eating Neccos.
He has a way with this podcast.
Okay, yeah, that's licorice. And I also want to try an orange.
I remember the orange
I'll
ones
stop
being
eating these.
okay. There's a nice color palette that's left over, just like yellow, purple, and white.
Okay, Mustard, how do you feel about Smarties?
Smarties?
Mhm.
Those are like plain, aren't they?
No, the flavors are more intense than this. They're like sour.
Oh, there was. Hang on, I haven't had Smarties in so long. I don't remember them being sour. Are they sour Smarties?
Yeah.
Man, I literally can't imagine
Yeah,
what they
they
taste like right now. It's been so long. I used to eat them a lot, actually. I can't picture. I'd have to sit and think
It's one of the few candies I wouldn't just buy.
I have not had Smarties in so long. I can't believe it. I'm like surprised at how long it's been since I had Smarties. I don't think this has ever happened in my life where I try to think of food I can't think of.
Yeah, Mustard, you're right. These do suck.
Yeah, there's a whole thing of it. There's one serving. You would not want to eat.
You
the
would
whole
never
thing.
eat this. I just like shove candy in my mouth. I'm not fat, but I should be because I just have terrible eating habits. I would not eat a whole package of these in one sitting.
No,
I can barely eat 5.
They sell a package that's just chocolate ones, but I feel like I'd rather just have the chocolate ones.
See, this is why being fat is not a personal failure.
Being fat definitely is not a moral failure.
It's just that you physically can't handle
when it comes
the
to
food
fitness
needed to become fat, and he can, and that's the only difference.
Necco's will probably be in the thumbnail of the video still. Anyway, that's that. That's good because then we have an official product in the thumbnail. It's not just I think we did that with another one we had.
Find a royalty-free picture of a snickerdoodle.
This episode is called House of Shhh because we're supposed to be quiet.